known as global warming or climate change. Just want to point out a few things today. Um, I've said over the years, definitely here in Melbourne, without a shadow of doubt, the last 2 years have been the coldest I have ever known. Especially the last two winters, the one we've just come through. I thought that 2015 was cold, but 2016 was worse. And when I say worse, it was colder. And even though it is colder, the Weather Bureau lies about averages and tries to keep telling us that it's getting warmer. The monthly averages are slightly higher. It's all fudge garbage. But this clown, he actually said that the average for Melbourne for September was 19.6, and I went, bullshit. In my time living here, I swear the September average would be in its 20s. 21, possibly nearly 22. That's how it felt. And I go back 20 years. We got a grand final of the football, which we had last weekend. About 20 years ago, there was a match where the temperature was in its 30 degrees, 32 degrees. And where one of our champion players, who always wore a long-sleeve jumper in his 400-game career, for the first time in his career, he had his sleeves cut off. That's how warm it was. So, I go back to all my years living here, and 21, 22 would be the September average. Like I said, the average for September would be in the low 20s. But let's just go on here and what they're telling us. First day of September was 15.5, 15.7. And here, this clown on the Weather Bureau said it's going to be the hottest on record. Never mention of how cold winter was. They never tell you how cold it is. All they want to bring out is, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot when it's a hot day. Oh, catastrophic. It's all about putting the, in everyone's minds that it's hotter. Look at this, 16.9, 18.4. Oh my God, 21.5. And they're saying it was plus 4.3. Bullshit. That's about normal. But anyway, we'll go on with that. Look, we had 3 days, low 20s. And I'm sure all the weather channel, news channels were going, oh, look at this, global warming. You can bet your life on that. But then back 16.7. Look at this, 14.3, 13.6. That is like middle of bloody winter weather. 14.6. Absolute freezer. 12.5. For God's sake. And this idiot said we're going to have a record hot September. Look at these. 16, 15, 13.4. 22nd of September. Oh, we got a 20.1. Whoopee-doo. That's still under average, but according to them, it's nearly 3 degrees. Back to 14.7. Look at this, 14.8. Absolute. Last day, 16.4. So I counted, there were 8 days, 8 days above their average of 17.2. 22 below. 22 days below 17.2. And it all comes out, because of a few warmer days, it comes out that it was minus 0.5. Below the average, 16.7. Well, I'm telling you, 16.7 is average for the middle of winter. But here you get September was minus 0.05. But you think they would have talked about that on the news and the weather at the end of September? No freaking way, no. They're probably telling us how hot October's going to be. known as global warming or climate change. Just want to point out a few things today. I've said over the years, definitely here in Melbourne, without a shadow of doubt, the last